what's better than one Karl Pilkington? The answer is, of course, two Karl Pilkingtons.
Karl and his cynical alter ego are back with a new series of Sick of It, and now there's a new lady in his life.
Before we chat to him, let's remind ourselves of why Karl's inner voice is more of an outer nuisance.
And Karl is here now. It's lovely to see. It's always great fun. And you got a great reaction after the last series.
Yeah. Better, to be honest. Normally, when I come on here, I'm always bricking it a little bit because the series hasn't gone out or anything.
Yeah.
It's always pre. But with this, it went out on Friday, and you know, it's like these days, everything's on demand, isn't it? So people have been watching it over the weekend and everything, and I've had really good feedback.
But you're not brilliant at pitching these things, because of the first series, you came on here and said, at least watch 2 episodes, it's all right. That's how you sold it.
I know, because I'm not that good. I think some people are good at bigging themselves up, but I'm just not. It's a skill, that, isn't it? When you watch The Apprentice and you see people on there going into them interviews, I've never got a job through an interview, ever.
Well, listen, you don't...
Because it's a skill, it's selling yourself. I can't do it.
You don't need to sell yourself when you've got the likes of award-winning director Shane Meadows, who's doing it for you. This is what he said. He gives high praise for Sick of It. He says, big on laughs, yet incredibly poignant. Sick of It reinvents beautifully for its second series. Every episode is a flipping joy. I mean...
That's good, isn't it?
That is really...
I don't agree with him with big on laughs. I don't think it's that big on laughs, so I don't know what he's talking about. But of all the people to sort of say something nice about it. I mean, he's a bit of a hero of mine, you know, the stuff he's sort of created, I love. So it doesn't really get better than that. When you're making something, and I suppose in a way, when I make stuff, I've got his stuff in my head, the look and the feel of it and everything. So when that person says something nice about something you've done, it's great,
well,
isn't it?
congratulations.
Who's your equivalent? Who would...
What do you mean, in telly?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm sort of working with the TV channel, to be quite honest.
The thing is, you know, we occasionally go off and do separate things, and I'll text Holly and say, oh, that's really good, and then you text me and say, I'll watch tonight, or the kids are watching.
So we kind of get it instantly.
So, you know, I think
it's good, isn't it?
I like that, yeah.
You just explain a little bit about the premise of it, because we're in series 2 now, but just explain who you are and who this kind of alter inner voice is.
So I'm playing a bloke called Karl in it.
It's good not to have to learn another name,
exactly.
Isn't it?
You forget if someone's sort of shouting your name and you don't turn around. Just keep it simple. Go with my name. And I'm in it twice. I'm playing this bloke who's a little bit fed up, a bit depressed. His life isn't that great. Finished with his girlfriend. He's living with his auntie. And sort of he hasn't really got any mates. So the main person who's there giving him advice and everything is himself. It's all in his head. So, like you saw on that little clip there, I'm in it twice. I'm playing 2 roles. I'm playing me and the voice in my head.
So that means then, I assume you have someone by the side of you to act too.
Yeah.
So you've got like a body double type
Yeah,
thing?
a fella called Michael. He looks a bit like me, same sort of build. And he's just there, and they sometimes use shots, part of his body in the shot, if you see an arm or...
So you have got to know Michael quite well, haven't you? 'Cause
Yeah.
you've had to...
Oh, really well, yeah. I mean, too well.
I mean, he's worn your pants.
Well, you know, you have a costume department, it's 2 lots of clothing, and it all starts off nice like that. It's like you've both got your own pairs of clothes, you don't have to share, blah, blah, blah. But in filming, there's never enough time. Always rushing. And there was one point when I'd done a scene in my underpants, and they weren't costume underpants, they were my underpants. And I'm stood there, did this scene, and then they go, right, change, but we're running behind, we're like an hour behind already. It was only like 10 in the morning, already an hour behind. So he's like, get changed, and then Richard, the director, sort of like, can we do this quick? Because, you know, the costume's like down there, that's going to be 10 minutes. And he's like, can't you just change? And it's like, Richard, they're my underpants, these. Yeah, you want him to put him on. And he did, bless him. Michael, who's the body double, was like, whatever. So he's putting on my warm underpants.
Oh, no.
There's nothing, it's like a warm toilet seat, that. There's nothing sort of more
Nothing worse.
So, yeah, thanks to Michael, if he's watching. He definitely... I don't think Tom Cruise does that with his action man, do you know what I mean? With his stunt double.
What's interesting with this series, at the end of series 1, he was sort of open to dating. And so in this series, there is a
Bit
new
of a love going on.
interest coming in. Finding the right person to play the role was key. And actually, it took you a long time to find the right actors.
Yeah, I mean, we sort of knew in our head the sort of person we wanted, but you don't know until you get them in a room and you do a couple of scenes with them. And yeah, Marimar, this woman from Malta, came in, and it was just her energy and everything. And because I'm quite downbeat in it, it was nice to get this sort of ball of energy.
Yeah.
And someone who's quite annoying at first, because I do find those sort of people a bit too much.
Right.
You know what I mean? Someone who loves life. I'm probably a bit of jealousy in a way, but just like, oh, shut up. And just sort of like that.
Trait.
But then, no.
Love.
Do you know what I mean? Sometimes there's nothing worse. You want someone miserable, and then you go, life isn't that bad. I'm not as bad as them. But when someone's really chirpy, you're kind of like, well,
yeah.
And so she came along, and she's just good, and she was like I say, I get stressed out during filming. I'm never happy with anything I do, but she was good to have around because she's sort of similar to me in like she likes weird stuff.
Yeah.
So we'd sit and chat about UFOs and stuff like that, and just good because you're stuck with these people for like 10 weeks.
Yeah. So
and you don't always know if you're going to get on with someone. I didn't really know her before we did it, so it was good that we get on. I think it comes across. So.
Oh, well, it's always lovely to see you.
Cheers.
Is there going to be another series? Because
I don't know. See how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Sick of It airs Friday at 10 p.m. on Sky One. However, it's all there now. And this time it's out there legitimately because you did give an episode out when you weren't meant to. Did you put it on your Facebook page before Sky had even...
No, this wasn't series 2. Just a few weeks ago, I searched for an episode because I thought I'll put that on Facebook and let people see it, give them a little taste. I did that and I got into bother for piracy rules and all that lot. But listen, all I was trying to do, it's like, you know when you go in a supermarket and someone says, do you want some cheese?
Yeah.
And you have the cheese and you go, nice that cheese, I'll have a bit of cheese.
More.
I didn't put it all out there, I just put a little bit of cheese on Facebook to give people a taste of it. So, but they say you'd leave it to marketing and all that, but I just got a bit frustrated. I've worked hard on this, I just want people to watch it. So I won't do that again. It is out there on Sky. Get Now TV if you want. You can get a free trial of that at the minute. So, so yeah, just give it a go. You might like it.
Oh, it's
Thank you,
amazing.
Karl.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me on.